This year, for the first time, just a little background about these 2024 awards. They are now biannual, meaning that these awards that we are approving funds for will be for our 2024, which starts in 2025 year, as well as our 2025, which starts in 2026 year. So these are now biannual funds. So I'll present that recommendation. Alan, do you want to start with the welcome?
I'm good. I think you covered it well there, Sharika. So we can just move on if you want to the other things on the agenda.
All right, no problem. So the first thing that was provided was the grant significant change policy. So this policy is for what we've had happen in the last few months is that agencies have been unable to take on grants that they have applied for previously. So the way that the grant cycles works, for example, right now we are applying for funds that won't be awarded until around summer 2025, spring 2025. Sometimes there's a lot that happens between now and then. So this grant significant change policy allows us, instead of sending the funds back to HUD, it allows, in case there's a significant change in the agency, that it allows the Commission on Ending Homelessness to approve another agency to take over a grant. So it also gives the Commission on Ending Homelessness the approval to make these significant changes. So if for instance, if there is 90 days that is left before the project is supposed to start, if it's less than 90 days, the Commission on Ending Homelessness has the ability to seek out an agency to take on a grant. If it's more than 90 days, then it allows the City of Winston-Salem to submit a request for proposals for another agency to take over the program. This allows us to keep the programs in place and keep us from having to send the money back or stop programs in the middle of grant cycles. So this was provided to you guys last month for a vote for today, so that this can go into effect for our upcoming contract year, which starts October 1st. Any questions?
So I guess we're looking for a motion to approve.
Yes.
So does anyone want to make a motion to approve these?
A motion to approve.
Thank you, Melissa. Could we have a second?
This is Shane. I'll second.
Thank you, Shane. Okay, so I guess we could vote, or we could just, is there anyone opposed to this change? Okay, not hearing anyone, then I'd say this passed.
Thank you. And then what we have is our 2024-2025 Continuum of Care project applications. So these projects are what was submitted for the 2024-2025 project annual awards. We had the rating panel for the first time this year. You guys approved for them to do site visits, add a site visit to their panel rating about 2 months ago. So they completed site visits at each of these locations before approving them for assistance. So that project score that you see there is based on their performance. So how many people they assisted through the year, how much money was returned to HUD, and it also looks at the information from their application. So how well was the application written? After review with the rating panel, they met 2 weeks ago for about 2 hours or so. This is the recommendation that they move forth. So there is newly funded agencies that are taking over existing projects. For instance, we have the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency will be taking over the 5th Streets Apartments grant, which was previously ESR. And then we have the City of Winston-Salem would be taking on 5th Street too, with the Fifth Street 2 project, the location of the project, the building is currently being sold. So with their not being unsure of the owner, the city is going to apply for the project until the owner is in place. And then we'll be able to use the grant policy that you guys just awarded to keep the funding in place for the units so that the tenants do not have to leave. And then we have our homeless management information system, community intake system, and our ESR. Those are being requested as expansions. Those are being requested as expansions because once again, we will not be able to apply again next year. So with us not knowing what's going to happen within the next year, this will allow us to be able to expand our programs in 2026 if needed 2 years from now. So those funds are bonus funds, so they are not guaranteed. But that is the ranking that they currently have. And then you'll see that the planning grant is $145.61. That amount is for training costs. So that applies to training for the COC. So any trainings that is needed, but that is automatically given based on HUD's calculations. That amount is given. We only had one new project, which is Eliza's Helping Hands. And this project is to provide domestic violence wraparound services, so rental assistance, case management, and mental health services to individuals who are experiencing domestic violence and who are experiencing homelessness. So that was the only new project that we received. Any questions? So the only thing we need for commission is an approval to submit applications to HUD for these funds. So the applications are due by October 30th. This actual slide is due by September 30th, just to show HUD that approval was given by you guys to move forward with submission of applications.
Okay, so could we have a motion for the submission of applications?
I make a motion to submit.
Thanks, William. Could we have a second, please?
Hey, this is William, my second.
Okay. So
The motion was Jose, and then the second was Chief Penn.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jose.
That's correct.
Okay.
So again, is there any discussion, any questions? Is anyone opposed to this application? Okay, Sharika, the motion carries.
Okay. So those were the only two motions that we needed for this month. Just a reminder that Project Homeless Connect this is our first Project Homeless Connect in about 11 years. It is going to be at the Liberty Street Market, 1551 North Liberty Street. We have over 40 vendors and different individuals and local partnerships that will be there assisting those who are experiencing homelessness, as well as just getting information about the PIT count. And then just a reminder, our PIT count, which is where we go out and count the number of those who are living unsheltered, that is the last Wednesday of January. And so we're hoping with Project Homeless Connect, we can get a lot of people involved. We thank a lot of you on the panel and the commission who has donated their time, their resources, and different things to this event. And we will let you know how it goes. And we hope to see a lot of you there. If you have any questions about it, definitely let me know. And that's all I have, Alan.
Okay, well, thank you, Sharika. So does anybody else have any comments or new business or questions on anything? Okay, if not, then our next meeting is October 17th at 2:30. So look forward to seeing all of you there. And you know, Sharika, one thing, you know, that site visit, that was really eye-opening. I don't know how many people on this panel may be interested in sometimes in some kind of site visits or something, but I think that'd be a great idea. You certainly get a much better idea of the agencies and what you're dealing with. So anyway,
No,
just that's my 2 cents.
no problem. If anyone is interested in doing any type of site visits, definitely let me know and I'll set those up.
Thank you, Sharika.
No problem.
Okay, so we'll see everybody next month and have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.